If your living room deserves more than just a basic screen, the right Samsung TV can completely change how you watch movies, play games, and enjoy everyday content. A good upgrade brings better picture quality, smoother motion, and features that make everything feel more immersive and enjoyable. In this video, I'll help you understand which Samsung TV actually makes sense for your needs. We'll look at real-world picture quality, brightness, gaming performance, and overall value. I've also added updated links in the description so you can check the latest prices and availability. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, Samsung S85F OLED 4K TV. This is a great entry point if you've been thinking about switching to OLED without spending a fortune. In real use, the biggest thing you'll notice is the picture quality. Blacks look truly deep. Colors pop and movies just feel more cinematic, especially at night. That's because OLED pixels can turn off individually, so you don't get that washed out look you see on cheaper TVs. It's also a solid pick for gamers. You get smooth motion and responsive controls, so playing on a console feels clean and lag-free. And for everyday stuff like Netflix or YouTube, the built-in smart system is fast and easy to use. This TV is best for casual viewers, movie lovers, or anyone upgrading from a basic LED TV who wants a noticeable jump in quality. The downside is brightness. It's not the brightest OLED out there, so in very bright rooms during the day, it can struggle a bit. Overall, if you want that premium OLED look at a more reasonable price, this is a really smart place to start. At number 4, Samsung QN900F Neo QLED 8K TV. This is one of those TVs that's built to impress the moment you turn it on. In real use, the first thing you notice is how bright and sharp everything looks. Even regular 4K or HD content gets cleaned up and looks more detailed thanks to Samsung's AI upscaling, so movies, sports, and YouTube all look better than you'd expect. It's especially great if you watch TV in a bright room. The screen gets very bright and handles reflections well, so you don't have to dim the lights just to enjoy it. Colors are vibrant, motion is smooth, and it's also a strong option for gaming with fast response and modern features. This is best for tech enthusiasts, gamers, or anyone who wants a premium setup and doesn't mind paying extra for future-ready features. The downside is pretty simple. There's still very little real 8K content available, so most of the time you're relying on upscaling rather than true 8K video. Overall, it's an impressive TV, but it makes the most sense if you want cutting-edge tech more than practical value. At number 3, Samsung the Frame 4K QLED TV. This one is a bit different from everything else on this list because it's not just about watching TV, it's also about how your space looks. The Frame is designed to blend into your room like a piece of art. When you're not watching any, it displays artwork or your own photos, and thanks to the matte screen, it actually looks like a real canvas instead of a shiny screen. In everyday use, it's still a solid TV. Colors are vibrant, brightness is good for most rooms, and it handles streaming, sports, and casual gaming without any issue. It's perfect for people who care about interior design or just don't want a big black screen sitting on their wall all the time. The downside is picture quality isn't as strong as Samsung's top OLED or Neo QLED models, especially in darker scenes where contrast isn't as deep. Overall, if you want a TV that looks as good off as it does on, this is easily the most unique option on the list. At number 2, Samsung QN90F Neo QLED 4K TV. This is the kind of TV that just works in almost any situation, especially if your room gets a lot of light. In real use, the brightness is the first thing you notice. Whether you're watching sports during the day or movies at night, the picture stays clear, colorful, and easy to see without needing to close the curtain. It's also a great choice for gamers. You get smooth motion, low input lag, and full support for modern consoles, so everything feels responsive and fluid. Even fast-paced games or sports look clean without blur. This is perfect for people who want a high-end TV that handles everything: movies, gaming, and everyday streaming, especially in bright light. The downside is that, compared to OLED TVs, the blacks aren't quite as deep, and in some scenes, colors can look a bit less rich. Overall, if you want a bright, reliable, all-around TV that performs well in any lighting condition, this is one of the safest premium picks you can make. At number 1, Samsung S95F OLED 4K TV. This is the one that really feels like a complete package. In real use, the picture quality is what stands out right away. You get those deep, true blacks from OLED, but also much brighter highlights than older OLED TVs. So movies, shows, and even sports look incredibly detailed and lifelike. like. Colors are rich without looking overdone, and everything just feels more immersive. It's also excellent for gaming. Fast response time, smooth motion, and support for high refresh rate make it feel very responsive whether you're on console or PC. And thanks to the anti-glass screen, you can actually use it comfortably even in brighter rooms without annoying reflection. This is best for people who want top-tier picture quality for both movies and gaming and don't want to compromise. The downside is it doesn't support Dolby Vision, which some streaming content uses, so you're limited to Samsung's HDR formats instead. Overall, if you want the best Samsung TV experience right now, this is easily the one to go for.